Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. In today's video guys we'll be working on a BMW 3 Series and we'll show you if it's possible to install aftermarket trailer wires and if it's going to work on this car. Experimental video guys, just for entertaining purpose. We've done it before on other BMWs and we want to see if it's going to work on this one. Whether it's a wagon or a sedan or a coupe. So that will cover e90, e91, 92 and maybe even 93. We'll show you how to do that now. You can see ours, we have the Hitch installed already, so we need to go ahead and connect the wires. What we'll be using today, okay, will be this device right here. We'll have everything that we use listed in the description of the video below. It needs to be the one that's for the German vehicles, or I mean imported vehicles that have the turn signal bulbs separate from the brake light bulbs. As you know, some American vehicles use the turn signal and the brake light at the same time. The German ones, imported ones, they have the turn signal on a separate bulb compared to the brake light, stop light. So, as you can see, this one has a few wires, battery plus. It has right turn, stop, left turn, tail light and ground wire. The other side, this is the exit. Okay, this is your exit wires and those just come out to the trailer. So we'll show you what we need to do now. So we will need to open the trunk, we will need to access our battery. The battery is on the right side of the vehicle. Accessing the battery from the sedan and the station wagon will not be much different. You have to remove that cover here. Okay, just pull it out of there. And then usually right here you have two clips. Okay, let me show you, one here, one over there. Those clips will look like this one here. You have to pull the middle piece out and then the outside piece. Ours are missing. That's how we bought the car, we need to install some. And once you remove the clips, okay, you just grab it, okay, and pull it out. The bottom part comes out first and then the top one. Now this is your battery cover, two clips holding there. You can remove it, okay, just like that. So this is the connector that we'll use for the positive wire, that way we can connect it to the car battery. This one doesn't make any sense. In my opinion, the battery wire, battery plus, is black wire. Usually it shouldn't be black, I don't know why it's in that case. Ground wire is white. In most cases on trailers I've noticed that it's white, sometimes it could be black, okay. So make sure the connection is good, perfect, and all the other wires we'll do later. Also, we already have a clip like that on the ground wire installed, so the ground and the positive are ready to go. I would recommend to get the original BMW equipment, but if you're doing what we're doing, which I wouldn't recommend, go ahead and turn your car battery off, that way you make sure that you don't burn anything in the way. So now we need to figure out the bulb for the right turn signal. So all we had to do, disconnect the wire, the whole wire from the tail light on the back. The brown one is usually ground wire. So we're going to test with the other ones with the voltmeter, and you can see that the blue one that we have here, blue with brown, that's a right turn signal. Let's try another one to see if we're going to get any connection. We don't get anything. So we know that the second wire in our case, you always have to check yours, is the right turn signal. So we found our wire all the way down there, so we can connect it there. We'll use those clips, that way we don't have to cut the wires well, like solder and all that stuff. Now all we have to do, install the trailer wire in the clip those two together, get it tied with the pliers, okay, and we'll see if later we have good connection there. Next we'll have one person hold the brake pedal down so we can find out which wire is actually the stop brake light wire. Okay, so we'll have a person hold the brake pedal, and in our case most likely we have two brake lights wires stoplight. Okay, one is this one. Okay, let's check the other one. This one as well. And this is due to the fact that we have two light bulbs. And in order for the BMW to know that you have a bad light bulb, the stoplight, you have two light bulbs, they have to be connected to a separate wires. So we're going to connect the trailer just to either one of them, should work fine. Okay, so we'll go ahead. Use the same kind of connector again. In our case, on the trailer part, it should be red light is the one for stop. Okay, right there. So we need to connect the red one, we already did that. Now we need to find the tail light. Tail light is, this one is brown, tail light. So I need to go ahead and turn the lights on, headlights on, and see which one is the tail light now. It should be only one left, that gray with yellow. Okay, nothing there. Okay, we have voltage right there. Let's check the other ones just in case. Okay, just very minimum there, nothing. So most likely it's just the yellow and gray one in our case. So let me go ahead and turn the lights off now. We use the same kind of connector. Ours is brown for the tail lights. Push down on that connector with the pliers so it can connect both wires at the same time. And now the only wire that we have left actually is for the left turn signal. In our case it will be yellow. You can see it exits as a yellow wire, but later it's a short one, so we had to use an extension, so we're going to use a green one. But the left one should be a yellow wire. We didn't have a yellow at the shop as of right now, we'll replace it later. So this one will go to the left turn signal. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, we need to do the same thing to this side. Open, disconnect the wires here. Okay, just press down and pull it out. Okay, and this one is a little bit stuck actually there. So we're having the wires disconnected on the left side now. The first one, the brown wire, is ground wire for the multimeter, and the second one in our case it's blue with green is the left turn signal. Okay, you can see how it fluctuates, it goes up and down because the turn signal is working. So this is our turn signal wire that we'll need to connect to originally our yellow wire, but in our case we use the green extension wire. And we just have a few more things to do to see if it's going to fix it or not. See if that all that is going to work. Perfect, we can connect our wires now on both ends. Okay, this one here as well, let's go ahead and connect it here. Okay, this is the wire. Okay, just like that. The only thing left is we need to connect our negative and positive wires. So with the ends already installed, we're going to remove the little nuts here. Okay, and install the wires. You have to be extremely careful with the positive wire here because it's part of the airbag system. So that's why I wouldn't recommend doing that, and you have to do it. I would recommend doing it the professional BMW way, but just a test video to see if we can do it for our own vehicle. Okay, just get that nut tight now. Perfect. Close the cap. And now we're going to connect the negative, which in our case is white. You always have to check the colors and to which one it corresponds, because often it will be different. So do not take the colors for granted. Always check it, even if it's the same year, same model car, things might differ. Even if you bought the same connector type, trailer wire kit, still it can differ, so always double check that. And now we're going to put everything up and we're going to put it to the test and see if it works. Okay, so we're going to put it to the test. I have the ground wire connected to the trailer hitch. Now we're going to try the right turn signal. In our case it should be the green wire here. Okay, and okay, you can see it works. Let's try left turn signal now. This one will be the yellow wire, so the second one will be the left turn signal. It works as well. Now the stop light, okay, the tail light will be, okay, let's do the tail light for headlights on. Okay, like that. This one will be the brown wire here. Everything works. And stop light now. On stop light we should have power on green and yellow at the same time. Okay, so okay, one is working now. Stop light again, and the second one's working. So you can see our connection works perfectly fine. If we find something wrong with it later, you can find more in the description of the video below. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and many more videos to come to the channel.